so as we stand here and present before you today as SACIA, we're really presenting on behalf of organised industry, and one of the things that we're looking to come about as a result of this conversation is to create a situation in which we can build an ongoing relationship with ICASA and contribute more fully to the development of a regulatory framework that impacts on the markets that we serve. Mark Malherbe is one of our council members. Mark's going to be delivering the bulk of the presentation.
Hi gentlemen and ladies, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you. I'm a SACIA member, but I've also had approximately 40 years experience in the live eventing industry, primarily as systems and sound designer for entertainment facilities. So we've not elected not to offer a technical submission, but what we're looking to give you is an informative but emotive bid for recognition. We don't stand here as RF technical gurus, that's not our role, but we're specialists in the live industry. We utilise these devices that we're trying to put forward and get recognition for. We have to understand that the wireless microphone doesn't stand up to the big broadcasters and the cellular data organisations, but we do believe we still have a relevant place in the transmission world, and as such we're looking for a voice of recognition in this decision process. Again, just to reiterate, we're not representing a brand or a specialist interest group, but rather the broadest base of ordinary people that are linked together by a piece of common technology, being the wireless radio microphone. What I'd actually like to ask, just as a show of hands that can come from the audience or the panel, is how many people here have recently been to an entertainment performance, be it a musical, be it we've got West Side Story running, whether it was Annie running at the Teatro. Did you have people recently been to church services? They attended a school awards ceremony, a political rally, a shopping centre presentation, a sports broadcast event? They're all heavily reliant on the use of radio microphones, and as such they actually do affect every single one of us sitting in the room. The users of these systems are people that we are here to represent, and they literally number in their tens of thousands. As it currently stands on the whole, we're operating below the proverbial radar. We are not working with licensed devices, and this was reiterated by Jeff. We believe our transmission power is insignificant enough that we do not warrant the undue attention. That is, unless it's an exceptional high-profile event. And again, I think Jeff actually read my script before he did his presentation. A big example there was the World Cup, where we all, because of the profile nature of the event, we were involved in the opening and closing ceremonies, and all of our devices were licensed during that period. But that was mainly due to the vast influx of international participation. We're pretty much operating across the available spectrum with an emphasis on the 400 to 800 meg range. The use of the mics in this area for speeches through to basic presentations, small productions, be they school or houses of worship, using 8 to 12 units, through to large format theatrical and music productions where we're using in excess of 80 radio mics at any one time. Really, the quantity of radio mics is there for a specific reason. The shows themselves now are very visual, very high energy, very big dance numbers, and cast now sing and are part of the system. I don't think any of us would like to go and see a Phantom of the Opera where the Phantom had to step forward to a microphone stand every time he needed to sing, or to go and see a Sarafino when the dance troupe has to stop dancing because they're now going to sing a line in their chorus. We are an integral part of every single production, and without them we cannot achieve the productions that we currently have. Yeah. Our methodology is quite simple. We self-manage to a large degree, and this was as indicated by Mr. Wolf, and I'm going to reiterate it. When we move into a venue for a large-scale production, we do a simple user scan. We communicate quite openly with other users in the environments. We basically then run our systems up, find the available gaps, and run with the show. We do take cognizance of the other larger scale users in the spectrum, but mainly as they will, due to their power, interfere with us and not the other way around. I heard your statements in terms of complaints. I must be honest with you, in the nearly 35 years I've been doing musicals, I've literally had one complaint directed at me for interference, and it was a very obscure thing that happened in Orange Grove. But apart from that, and I am one of the largest users of radio mics out there, I've yet to receive a formal complaint. If I may just address some of the concerns from other submissions, we're aware that people intimating that there was a potential for interference from us to them. This is a major point of contention for us. We believe that the power rating in the area that we are operating, this is simply not a reality. I do hear that you've had some complaints. I'm not aware of them, and talking to everybody else involved in the SACIA presentation, we've never been addressed in this manner. We've never had productions halted, we've never been requested to change frequencies. Genuinely, we believe that the interference is the other way around, and we play under the radar. We often have interference issues to us. We negate those. We work in the available spaces. We're very disciplined when it comes to that, and we believe we can continue to work in that manner. We are not trying to go out of our way to have this massive broadcast to large environments. We're trying to get literally from one side of the stage to another, one side of a church to the other. That's the limitation. What we're asking for as ICASA with SACIA is to work with ICASA in finding an equitable and workable solution for all of our users and all of our owners. We don't want to fight it, we want to find that solution. And as SACIA, we are offering that vehicle to you. Thank you very much for the opportunity.